welcome to this MRA Tax Quiz Competition 2022. I am Job Frank Chakaza, your quiz master. I'm not the tax man, but I'm going to tax them with a lot of questions. It's been a battle for supremacy in this MRA Tax Quiz Competition. Mr. Ngombingo receives 100,000 kwacha monthly salary. How much tax is he required to pay at the end of the month if the threshold of 0 to 100,000 kwacha payee is deducted at the rate of 0%? Mention the month and year in which Malawi became independent from colonialists. This is a 4-round competition. Round 1, general tax questions. Round 2, tax technical questions. Round 3, tax calculation questions. And round 4, mixed bag. Hello and welcome to this MRA Tax Quiz Competition 2022. My name is Job Frank Chakaza. I'm your quiz master. I'm not a tax man, but I'm going to be taxing these guys with a lot of questions about taxes and everything in general. Time to know the schools that are competing today. We have got Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. From Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, in Form 1, we have
Elshadai Mpokwe.
In Form 2,
Ruthie Nkonjera.
Form 3,
Thokozile Kambani.
and Form 4,
Kelvin Mangila.
Let's go to Chipasula Secondary School. It is represented by the following people. In Form 1,
Precious Sankulan.
Form 2,
Samantha Lungu.
Form 3,
Hastings Jalis.
Form 4,
Tagondwa Banda.
we are also joined in this room by Chigoneka CDSS, Mbinzi CDSS, Lilongwe Girls Secondary School, and Chinsapo Secondary School. Here to cheer the competing teams on. Our score masters today are Mr. Kennedy Malewa from Chigoneka CDSS and Mr. Crispin Chikuse from Mbinzi CDSS. This is a 4-round competition. Round 1 is going to be general tax questions. Round 2 is going to be tax technical questions. Round 3, tax calculation questions. And round 4, mixed bag. Rules of the game. A question will be posed to a member of one school in one class, open for 2 points. If the representative doesn't get it right, the question will cross the floor to be attempted by a member of the same class from the other team. If that one fails again, it will cross back to the original team, open to the whole team, but for 1 point. If you don't know the answer to the question, you can simply say pass, and we're going to move on. It's now time to witness the fireworks between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. We are going to start with round 1, general tax questions. Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, Form 1, represented by Elshadai Mpokwe. Here's your question. The Malawi Revenue Authority was established by an act of parliament of which year?
1998.
Correct, 2 points. Chipasula Secondary School. Patience Sankulani, this question is for you. The Malawi Revenue Authority is an agency of the Malawi government that is responsible for dash, collecting, and accounting. What is the missing word?
Assessing.
Correct, 2 points. Let's go back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, Ruth Nkonjera, Form 2. This question is for you. Before MRA was established, there was a government department that was responsible for import collecting duties. Mention the department.
The Department of Customs and Excise and Income Tax Department.
Correct, 2 points. Samantha Lungu, Form 2, Chipasula Secondary School. Before MRA was established, there was a government department that was responsible for collecting direct taxes like pay-as-you-earn. Mention the department.
Excise duty.
The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, and it's open for 2 points. To you, Ruth Mkonjera.
The Customs and Excise Department.
The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School, open to the whole team for 1 point.
Domestic tax.
The answer is income tax. Let's go to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. Form 3, Tokozire Kambani. Define direct taxes.
Direct taxes are taxes that are deducted from goods that are imported into the country, sometimes from goods that are exported.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School, and it's open to you, Hastings Jalisi, Form 3.
Direct taxes. These are taxes which are collected and sent directly to the government.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, open to the whole team for 1 point. Yes, Kelvin Mangira, Form 4.
These are taxes that are collected on goods and services.
Time out. No point. Chipasula Secondary School. Hastings Jalisi, Form 3. Define indirect taxes.
These are taxes which are collected by intermediaries and they turn over what they collect to the government.
The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, and it's for you, Tokozire Kambani, Form 3.
They are collected by registered business agency that act as they are collected by registered businesses that act as government agencies.
The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School, and it's open to the whole team for 1 point now. Yes?
These are taxes that are collected on goods and services.
Correct, 1 point. Indirect taxes are levied on consumption of goods and services. Direct taxes imposed on income that arises from businesses, employment, or property. That is the difference between direct and indirect taxes. Let's get back into the game. Form 4, Kamuzu Barracks Secondary School. Kelvin Mangira, this question is for you. Which one is a mismatch of direct taxes? Pay-as-you-earn, withholding tax, non-resident tax, import value-added tax. Which one is a mismatch of direct taxes? Pay-as-you-earn, withholding tax, non-resident tax, import value-added tax.
Non-resident tax.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School, and it's open to you, Takonda Banda, for 2 points.
Import value tax.
Correct, 2 points. Still with Chipasula Secondary School, Takondwa Banda, Form 4. Mention any 2 functions of MRA apart from revenue collection.
Counteracting for fraud, and they advise the Minister of Finance on tax policies.
Correct, 2 points. And this marks the end of round 1 general tax questions in this deadly battle of brains between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. We'll be right back for round 2. Welcome back to this MRA tax quiz competition between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. We're now into round 2, tax technical questions. Let's get back into the game and invite Patience Sankulani from Form 1, Chipasula Secondary School, to answer this question. Mention any one MRA roadblock found on the M1 road between Blantyre and Lirongwe.
Natenge.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! El Shaddai Mpokwe, Form 1, Kamuzu Barracks. What is a roadblock?
A roadblock, these act as a checking point of goods and services to make sure or to deter smuggling goods.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! We're fumbling a lot, my friends, but still, you have a point. Although they don't check services at roadblocks, they check goods. So you were quite on point, but I would request you to be a bit more precise next time an opportunity to answer a question is presented to you. Let's get back into the game. Chipasula Secondary School, Form 2, Samantha Lungu. In your own words, what is an ad hoc roadblock?
Ad hoc roadblock, these are roadblocks which are pressed anywhere, are formed anywhere.
The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, and it's open to you. Ruth Ngonjera, Form 2.
Ad hoc roadblocks are roadblocks that can be moved from one place to another.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! Now, Ruth Ngonjera, Form 2, Kamuzu Barracks. In your own words, what is MRA permanent roadblock?
MRA permanent roadblocks are roadblocks that are not moved, but they are constant roadblocks, whereby they cannot be moved from one place to another.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. It's open to you. Samantha Lungu?
Can you ask again?
I will. What is MRA permanent roadblock?
These are roadblocks which are formed and they do not move from one place to another.
Let me cross back to the team for 1 point.
These are roadblocks that MRA sets out and cannot be moved.
I'll not award any point to that. You guys have a point, but that is too general. I want you to be specific. These are roadblocks that operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is a permanent roadblock. That can pass for many other things, but I wanted you to be specific. A permanent MRA roadblock is supposed to operate 24 hours a day, every day of the week. That's very, very important. Getting back into the game, Chipasula Secondary School. Hastings Jalisi, Form 3. What does the word FAST stand for?
FAST stands for Flexible Anti-Smuggling Team.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! Tokozile Kambani, Form 3, Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. Why is MRA FAST team accompanied by police? Time out. No point. The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. And it's up for grabs. Hastings Jalisi, Form 3.
Can you repeat the question?
Why is MRA FAST team accompanied by police?
Because some smugglers are imprisoned.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. Open to the whole team for 1 point. Any takers? Yes?
Because
Shaddai?
Because some smugglers can be armed, so the police are there to help
to help MRA officers to keep MRA officers to keep things in place, like to capture those smugglers.
Correct, 1 point. You hit the nail on the head, my friend. It is for security. It is for security. You were quite close, but not close enough to get it right. Chipasula Secondary School, Form 4, represented by Takondwa Banda. What is the meaning of seizure in customs and excise?
Seizure, this is a process whereby the MRA take goods and services from taxpayers and they are kept in custody.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! Kevin Mangira, Form 4. What is the meaning of detention as far as customs and excise is concerned?
This is the keeping of goods from an importer or exporter for a short period of time.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! A few clarifications though. Yes, they're keeping them for a short period of time. That's why I awarded maximum points to you. But next time, I want you to give me the reason why the goods are being kept for a short time. They're not just being kept for safety. There's a reason. It's because MRA is trying to check a few things. Maybe there's a pending proper classification that needs to be done, valuation. Maybe they're still waiting for the importer to present proper documents and get clearance, so they keep them for a short period. So that is detention, but you were quite right on seizure. And this marks the end of round 2, tax technical questions in this competition between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. This means we're now halfway through this contest, and it's time to take a peek and see who is trailing and who is leading. We'll be right back with the scores at halftime. We're witnessing fireworks between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. It's a battle of brains. So far, 2 rounds gone, 2 more remaining. Time to see who is leading and who is trailing. To present the scores to me, Mr. Kennedy Malewa from Chigonega CDSS. We now have the result at halftime, and here's how they stand. Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, 11 points. Chipasula Secondary School, 13 points. Yeah! A 2-point difference. Quite fragile, I must say. Anything could happen. 2 more rounds to go. An opportunity for you to turn the tables and possibly make your way into the next round. Or an opportunity for Chipasula to reinforce their position as the leaders in this competition. Let's get back into the game. A quiz competition between Chipasula Secondary School and Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. Round 3, tax calculation questions. We're starting with Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. And this question is for you, El Shaddai Mpokwe, Form 1. The payee threshold of 0 kwacha to 100,000 kwacha is charged at the rate of 0%. How much payee would be deducted from Mr. Meter in a month if he earns 100,000 kwacha?
0 kwacha.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! Patience Sankurani, Form 1, Chipasula Secondary School. The payee threshold of 0 to 100 kwacha to 100,000 kwacha is charged at the rate of 0%. Mrs. Tawakali earns 100,000 kwacha in a month. How much money will she take home?
100,000.
Correct, 2 points. Yeah! Form 2, Kamuzu Barak CDSS, represented by Ruth Nkonjera. If VAT on goods worth 100,000 kwacha is 16,500 kwacha, what is the value of VAT charged on goods worth 50,000 kwacha? Five seconds. Time out. The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. Samantha Lungu.
34,000 kwacha.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barak CDSS. Open to the whole team for 1 point now. Yes, El Shaddai Mpokwe, Form 1.
8,000 kwacha.
The answer is 8,250 kwacha. Let's go to Chipasula Secondary School. Form 2, Samantha Lungu. If VAT on blankets worth 100,000 kwacha is 16,500 kwacha, what would be the VAT on blankets whose value is now 200,000 kwacha? Five seconds. Time out. The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barak CDSS. Ruth Nkonjera, Form 2.
32,100.
The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School. Open to the whole team for 1 point now.
184,000.
The answer is 33,000 kwacha. Kamuzu Barracks was quite close, but not close enough. Let's get back into the game. Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, Form 3. Chokozile Kambani, this question is for you. Calculate the net pay for Mr. Boko, whose salary is 300,000 kwacha. Given that 100,000 kwacha is taxed at 0% and excess of 100,000 kwacha is taxed at 25%. Five seconds. Time out. The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. Form 3, Hastings Jalisi.
50,000.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barak CDSS. Open to the whole team for an opportunity to grab a point.
7,500.
The answer is not what you are telling me, my friend. But for now, let's go to Chipasula Secondary School. Form 3, Hastings Jalisi. The threshold of 0 kwacha to 100,000 kwacha on payee is charged at 0%. How much payee would Mrs. Choganiga, who earns 200,000 kwacha per month, pay when any amount exceeding 100,000 kwacha is deducted at 25%? Five seconds.
50,000.
The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, and it's open to you, Tokozile Gambani, for 2 points. Five seconds.
140,000.
The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School, open to the whole team for 1 point. Any takers from that team? Time out. No point. The answer to that question was 25,000 kwacha. And the answer to the first question that I asked about Mr. Boko, who is earning 300,000 kwacha, and tax is deducted at 0% at a threshold of 100,000 and 25%. Anything beyond that, it's 250,000 kwacha. That's what he's getting. Let's get back into the game now. And we are at Kamuzu Barracks CDSS, where we meet Kelvin Mangira in Form 4. Mr. Chintengo was caught smuggling goods whose duty payable is 3,100,000 kwacha. And the penalty payable is 3 times the value of duty. How much will Mr. Chintengo pay in total to the nearest million?
6,200,000.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. Takondwa Banda, Form 4, it's for you.
9,300,000.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. It's open to the whole team for 1 point. Time out. No point. The answer was 9 million kwacha. And you were quite close, but not close enough. Chipasula Secondary School. Form 4, represented by Takondwa Banda. This question is for you. If the penalty imposed to a smuggler is 3 times the value of duty payable, calculate duty payable if Mr. Chikomboli was charged a penalty of 1,500,000 kwacha.
Repeat the question, please.
If the penalty imposed to a smuggler is 3 times the value of duty payable, calculate duty payable if Mr. Chikomboli was charged a penalty of 1,500,000 kwacha. Correct, 2 points. Yeah! And that means we've come to the end of round 3, tax calculation questions. We are getting towards the end of this quiz competition. We are remaining with 1 round, which is the make or break round, mixed bag. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the battle of brains between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School in this MRA tax quiz competition. The year is 2022. We are now ready to get into the last round, round 4, mixed bag. We are going to start with Chipasula Secondary School. This is the question for you. In which district is Nyika National Park found? Yes, please.
Kasungu.
It's not in Kasungu. Crosses the floor. Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. An opportunity to earn 2 points. Five seconds. The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School. An opportunity to grab a point.
Data.
It's not in data. Let's go to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. This question is for you. In which district is Lake Malombe found? Time out. No point. The question crosses the floor.
Koragora.
Time out. No point. The question was clear. You cannot ask me to repeat. In which district is Lake Malombe found? There's nothing that you may not have missed about that. This is round 4, mixed bag, Chipasula Secondary School. The next question is for you. Mention any 2 active ports on Lake Malawi. Five seconds. Time out. The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School. Open to the whole team for 1 point.
Chipata.
Time out. No point. Let's go to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. What is the oldest but famous water vessel on Lake Malawi? Five seconds.
Monkey.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. 2 points to be grabbed.
Ilala.
Correct. 2 points. Chipasula Secondary School. In which district do we find Majete Game Reserve?
Nsanje.
The question crosses the floor to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS.
Desert.
The question crosses back to Chipasula Secondary School for 1 point.
Kasungu.
Time out. No point. Majete Game Reserve is not in Kasungu. It is in Chikwawa. That's where it is. Let's go to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. In which district do we find Misuku Hills? Five seconds.
Cheo.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. An opportunity to grab 2 points.
Zimba.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS.
Zuzu.
Time out. No point. Misuku Hills is found in Chitipa. Right there at the tip. Chipasula Secondary School. Mention any 2 countries that share common boundaries with Malawi.
Tanzania and Zambia.
Correct. 2 points. Yeah. Let's go to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. Mention the institution found at Domasi that is responsible for the development of the school curriculum.
School Teacher Training College.
The question crosses the floor to Chipasula Secondary School. An opportunity to grab 2 points.
Repeat the question.
Mention the institution found at Domasi that is responsible for the development of the school curriculum.
Mani.
The question crosses back to Kamuzu Barracks CDSS. An opportunity for 1 point. Time out. No point. It's the Malawi Institute of Education. And Manebe is in Zomba. It's not in Domas. Yes, they have a teacher training college there, but it's not responsible for the development of the curriculum. This brings us to the end of round 4, mixed bag, and in effect, the end of the quiz competition between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School. When we come back, we'll announce the final score. We'll be right back. It's been a battle of brains between Kamuzu Barracks CDSS and Chipasula Secondary School in this MRA tax quiz competition. Time to see who is smarter between Kamuzu Barracks and Chipasula Secondary School. To bring the scores to us, Mr. Crispin Chikuse from Mbinzi CDSS. We now have the final score. in this quiz competition between Kamuzu Barracks, CDSS, and Chipasula Secondary School. And here is the final score. Kamuzu Barracks, CDSS, 13 points. Chipasula Secondary School, 21 points. And this means that Chipasula Secondary School has carried the day today. They progress to the next round in this quiz competition. For Kamuzu Barracks, tough luck. You put up a fight, but still, that was not enough to deter Chipasula Secondary School from carrying the day. My name is Job Frank Chakaza, your quiz master. Until next time, it's hasta la vista.